All right. Good afternoon. Great Sunday afternoon to all of you out there. My name is Cesar Mascoro Jr., and today we are unveiling the Manufactured Home Sales Mastery Program, something that you've probably seen us advertising left and right on Instagram. We got Instagram over here and everybody else on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube right here in front of us. So we are bringing it to you today. We finally got it out. We've got a special program in place right now for all housing consultants all across the country to be able to help you maximize the opportunity in the manufactured home sales industry, right? Because I have seen it over my 12 years in the business that most housing consultants make 80 grand, 100 grand, $150,000. Some make a lot more than that. I'm not saying they don't, but most are in the $100 to $150,000. And that is great money. Nobody's knocking that. However, if you are a housing consultant in the manufactured home industry, no matter what part of the country you're in, you should be making $250,000 a year as a housing consultant. Now, obviously, I keep saying it every time, but that's obviously dependent on the compensation plan of the company that you work for. However, it should be something that you're hitting, and we have the plan in place to make it happen so that you can then do so much more for you, your family, your community, because I think we can all agree that earning $250,000 a year is life-changing. It's something that definitely is going to make a difference in anybody's life, especially if you're only making $100,000 to $150,000. And again, I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying that that's something that's bad. I'm just letting you know that the opportunity is so much more. And that's why we're here today. And that's why we're here forever from here on out, bringing you the Manufactured Home Sales Mastery Program. So I'm going to give you a little snippet of one of our videos, training videos. It's the introductory video, the first video of the whole program. And then we'll go into what the whole program is all about. We'll get into how you can earn $250,000 a year in the manufactured home sales industry. Oh, by the way, you also get this $250,000 lifestyle change training program that we have put together to go hand in hand with what you are going to be doing with us to help you maximize the opportunity. So no further ado, check this out, folks.
Consultant. I mean, where else can you go transform? So you decided to join the manufactured home industry. Let me congratulate you on this fantastic decision. As we're going to be discussing later on, this industry is a hidden gem of an opportunity. Now, let me be clear, this is an opportunity and not a guarantee. It's truly a win-win option for both the consumer and you, the housing consultant. I mean, where else can you go transform people's lives and also get paid in a very rewarding fashion? As part of the manufactured home industry, you're truly providing affordable housing options for people. Now, I'm sure you've heard the news all over the last few years about house prices going up, interest rates going up, product shortages, on and on. Let me tell you something. You can never go wrong by being in the affordable housing industry. And there's no better option than manufactured homes. This is why I say it's a win-win, because you and yours can truly change your lives while changing the lives of other people and solving their housing needs. But I'm sure there's questions running through your head right now. Is there money in this industry? Do people really buy these things? How do I find these people? What can I do to make sure this is a success for me? And did I make the right choice? Well, let me start by answering that last one with a hell yes, you did. And you've made an even better decision by joining us here at the Manufactured Home Sales Mastery Program. This program has been designed using the best practices from both the independent and the corporate retail sides of the business. With over 15 years of combined personal experience in the industry on the retail side, we're going to guide you through every part of the business in order to make sure that your path to success is even easier and quicker. We're going to answer those questions that we went over before and provide you a deep dive into the psychology of manufactured home sales, phone training so that you can be highly effective on the phones, best marketing practices, sales processes, effective closes, even how to handle objections. These are just some of the topics that we're going to personally help you with. At one point or another, we have personally been sitting exactly where you are at this very minute. We've gone through the ups and downs in this business, and we've experienced what works and what doesn't in business. What you're going to be learning here absolutely works. And the great thing about it is if you apply it correctly, you can't help but be successful in this business. Whether you're in the southern part of the U.S., in the Midwest, East Coast, West Coast, the lessons work and they're going to help you be successful. So why are we doing this, you may ask? This is where I'm going to get a little personal with you and let you behind the curtain. I've always loved the housing industry since I was in high school and took my first drafting class my sophomore year. That's a very long time ago. I started as a draftsman in the early 90s and have never left the industry since. When I came into the manufacturing housing industry, my goal was to help as many people as possible get their very own homes, and I've been pretty damn good at it. Now it's time to help so many more other people on a greater scale, and what better way to do it than to train others just like you all around the country to do the same thing and help make you a ton of money. Together, we're going to help tens of thousands of families enjoy the American dream through home ownership, and we're doing it through affordable housing in the manufactured home industry. So again, welcome to the Manufactured Home Sales Mastery Program. On behalf of my team and I, we thank you for the opportunity to serve you. Now, get ready to change your life by changing other people's lives, and get ready to join the 1% of income earners in this country by helping solve other people's housing problems. Here we go, folks.
Let's see. Here we go. Back. And that's just the first lesson, the introductory lesson to Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. It's an online training platform that has a whole bunch of different sections, a whole lot of different chapters to it. Let me, as a matter of fact, I'm going to pull up that screen here so we can take a look at what exactly is in here. So let's go right here. Check this out. So, what to expect in manufactured home sales. Okay. Also, the psychology of manufactured home sales, phone training, marketing 101, sales processes, closer school, where we go over all different types of closes that you can use in your daily sales process as you're dealing with different clients each and every day. We know we hear the same ones, but it always seems to come out differently. And we're always addressing it the same way for some reason, and can't seem to figure out why we're not getting our clients to buy in, to make that decision to commit on that day. Well, that's why we have a whole chapter on closes, what to do after the sale, how to get that file to closing within 7 days tops. We give you the whole outline on that. We work with you personally on getting that done as we go through your current deal flow and being able to figure out what's the best way to make it happen. And of course, our last chapter in there, rinse and repeat, go get another one, how to go about the repetitive nature of this business, because our business is highly repetitive. Whether you've been in this industry a month, 2 months, or you've been in it 10 years, you know what I'm talking about. We do the same thing over and over and over again. Okay. So we've got to be ready for that repetitive part of the business. So this isn't just a sales training program. It's a manufactured home specific sales training program, because we've taken what works and what doesn't work from both the independent retail side and the corporate retail side. I spent 6 years in each and put it into this program. And it's a program that you can access online 24/7 to get your own training done. But as part of the $250,000 lifestyle program, this is a one-on-one training program that we are doing to specifically get you, the housing consultant, anywhere across the U.S., earning $250,000 a year. And there's so much to this program, folks. There's so much work that goes into this program that we work individually, one-on-one. And of course, I wouldn't be able to do it alone. So because of that, I've got my partner right here that I'm going to bring into the stream, Mr. Dale Velasquez. Dale, how are you, man?
We're good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you.
This
Thank
looks
you.
good. This looks good.
So, for those of you that don't know, let me shut this down so you can get a nicer look at Dale. There you go.
There you go.
So Dale has been in the sales industry, sales training industry for the last 3 years, right?
Mhm.
About
Yeah.
3 years, and more so in being able to help the individual salesperson that is trying to improve their sales processes, improve themselves as a salesperson. He really enjoys the one-on-one work, and he takes it in a personal way, not in, I'm not saying that negatively, but it's his being. That's who he
Yeah.
is. Loves to give, loves to help. And that's why I have him as part of this with me now. And I'm glad to have you, man. And so Dale, why don't you talk to the folks a little bit about what it is that you bring to the table, man?
Yeah. So pretty much my job is simple. What Caesar's going to teach you, I'm going to help you really dissect it and implement it on a daily basis. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be holding you accountable. We are going to be holding you accountable to make sure that you're really using what Caesar has learned and created in this training platform for you to be successful. Your goal is to, get to the stage where Caesar is at now and has experienced for so many years, right? And you to make it happen. Doesn't matter if you've been doing this for, like you said, a month, 2 months, 10 years, 20 years. Doesn't matter. He's going to bring something to the table where it's going to make you really hit those marks and just make that income that you and your family deserve. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'm excited to have Dale as part of this, man. He's genuine, straight up kind of guy that will definitely take care of all of us, yourself included, as we move along in this whole process. And we're building this out to be something huge all across the country. But of course, right now it's limited. Right now, we're only going to be able to help so many people. And that's why we're presenting it today, so that you can jump ahead of the game and start getting on the road, because man, Q2 is over. Second quarter is about to be done, man, of 2023. So right now is the perfect time for you to get enrolled with us so that we can plan out the next 6 months of 2023 and going into 2024, so that you hit the ground running come tax season, because we know how tax season is in this business. So why wait until 2024? Why not start right now so that we can straighten out whatever maybe has been going wrong in 2023 and hit the ground running, put our plan together so that come November, October, we're already planning out 2024. We're already attacking that, because as you folks know that have been in this business, or that are in this industry, what we sell today doesn't pay for 2 or 3 months. Okay. Maybe a little less right now, depending on the backlog of factories that you're selling from. But hey, a couple of years ago, it was a year. We were waiting for houses for a year. That's crazy. So luckily right now it's not that market, but because the market has changed, that's another reason why we have put this program together, because it is a different market. It is not an order taker's market, right? 2 years ago, a year ago, you could have a housing consultant who came in new to the business, got no training, and was just taking orders because the backlog was so long. And so folks just had to settle for whatever they could get. And so they were all making a whole bunch of money. But now that things have changed and it's gone from a seller's market to a buyer's market, well, now is the time to really sharpen our saw, to really sharpen our skills and make ourselves even better as housing consultants, because that's ultimately the plan here. Okay. I spent the last 3 years as a general manager for a retailer here in San Antonio, Texas. And it was a corporate retailer that I was with them for a total of 6 years, but the last 3 years as a general manager. And one of the things that had always been in the back of my mind was being able to help anybody and everybody that I could. Within my sales team, if people from other locations were contacting me, asking me questions on certain things, I was glad to help. But just like Dale loves to help individuals within the program, I love to see people succeed. I really do. Sometimes it's been my downfall too. You invest too much, you care too much, and then they start to not appreciate it, or they don't put in the work, or whatever. Maybe they fight you on it. You know how it is. It's just like customers, right? It's just like clients trying to buy a house and fighting you. Well, it's the same thing here. But anyway, this program had been in the back of my mind over the last probably 3 to 4 years. And for me to step out of the role of general manager within a great company with great people, that I was making great money for me and my family. It's no longer about the money. It's about helping people. Okay. It's just like I would tell my sales team, you're not selling houses, you're solving problems. If you can solve the problem for the client, Dale, right? If you can solve their housing problem, why they're there to see you, you'll get the sale. The sale happens because of that. And so the same thing here, I strongly believe that by providing a product that is here to help the individual housing consultant, well, we're helping twofold, man. We're helping that housing consultant get better, earn more money, but then we're also helping the masses, the people that are out there looking for homes. And ultimately, that was my goal. That's my mission. My personal mission is to help as many people as possible to be able to purchase homes within the United States. I'm not saying I'm selling them. We're just playing a part in it by making the experience better for the clients as we train these housing consultants to be able to get this done, right? And so it's no fault of anyone's. I'm not saying that the housing consultant is at fault because they don't take the time to train on their own, because a lot of times, especially when you're new, you don't know what to train on, right? But if you've been there a while, well, you've been there a while and you figure, well, why am I going to train? Why am I going to get better? And the whole reason you need to train and get better is because of what I just talked about a couple minutes ago. The market has changed. And if you think that you're going to sell the same way and make the same amount of money, you're in for a rude awakening. And we'd rather help you now to get ahead of that and adjust what you got going on. Put a training program together for you, put a personal one-on-one training program together, a 90-day outline of what's to come, and tweak certain things in your sales processes. We get into all of it: sales processes, feature benefits, budgets, everything that has to do with the sale of a manufactured home, you get right here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. So with all that being said, I keep talking about, hey, this, I did that and whatnot. So let's talk a little bit about it, right? Like I said, I've been in manufactured home sales industry for 12 years, spent 6 years with an independent retailer in South San Antonio. Then from there, went to Titan Factory Direct, spent the last 6 years at Titan Factory Direct. I've been a housing consultant for 4 years. I did 2 years as an operations manager, combined between all these places, and 6 years as general manager, 3 and 3, both. So I have seen the ins and outs of this business, and I've seen what works. I've seen what doesn't work. And now it's time that what I've always told myself, man, I love to help people. I love to help them get into homes. But, it was one thing when I was on the sales floor myself, and then I developed a team, right? And had my sales teams, and we helped more people, which is great. But you're capped by the volume that your team can do, right, Dale? I mean, you can only do so much. So that's why now I decided to step out of the retail side of it and get into this part to be able to bring programs like the $250,000 lifestyle change program, where we teach you how to hit $250,000 in manufactured home sales, bringing that to housing consultants all across the country, because now the reach that we have in helping people become homeowners across the country is incredibly larger. And that's ultimately my personal mission, to help as many people as possible get into homes. We know what the reputation is across the board in here. We know what that reputation is on manufactured homes. And part of it has to do with the experience that we as housing consultants provide to the client, the end user. So if we can get better with what we're presenting them, if we can get better in our own training, because as you train and you get better, well, of course, obviously you're going to be more competent. And if you're more competent, you're going to be more confident. So that is ultimately what we're after. So with all that being said, right, what happens? Well, let's talk about this $250,000 lifestyle change, right? Again, how do you hit $250,000? Well, it's pretty simple, but it's damn hard. Right? I like to say that it comes down to ultimately delivering 50 to 55 homes a year. That's what you personally, as an individual housing consultant, should be delivering. If you can deliver anywhere between 50 to 55, let's call it 50 to 60 homes a year, you're going to make $250,000, right? Some are going to be higher than others. And just when you average them all out, that's where you come in at. Now, the issue becomes, how do you deliver 50 to 55 homes a year? Well, that's where the program comes into play, because there's a certain way to be able to get those numbers, because I like to call this business a 2-to-1 business. And you've maybe seen the YouTube channel that we've got, all the different videos that we've been putting out where I talk about that. It's a 2-to-1 business. It takes 2 of anything to get 1 of whatever you're after, right? If you want somebody to show up for an appointment, you better have 2 appointments for that day, right? Because one of them's probably not going to show. If you want to deliver 6 homes a month, well, that means you better have sold 10 to 12, because half of those are not going to go through. They're going to cancel. They're just not going to get approved, whatever it may be. Okay. So it's a 2-to-1 business. And then from there, it's okay, well, how many people do I need to talk to so I can set X amount of appointments? And what happens when they show up? How should I be with the customer, right? When I am with them, is it all about business? I've seen it so many times where a housing consultant will bring somebody in, they greet them at the door, bring them to their office, sit them down, and the first question out of their mouth is, so tell me, what are you looking for? I mean, if you're starting there, folks, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to sell it. I've sold some where I did that myself. All these little things that I tell you that I know you're doing, I've done it myself. So I'm telling you right now, I'm not perfect, even though my family thinks I am. No, they don't. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It all comes down to the fact that there's certain ways to address the customers. There's certain things that we should be doing. You sit them down and you don't talk about business. You sit them down and you find out about them. You spend a good 5-10 minutes in just chit-chatting about what it is that they've got going on, because you in the back of your mind need to understand one thing. There's only 2 reasons why they are there, whether they're a walk-in, a phone up, whether it's somebody who's coming back that have been there before. I'm maybe using certain terms that maybe you don't use at your location. When I say phone up, somebody you spoke to on the phone and brought in, whatever it may be. There's only 2 reasons why they are sitting across that desk from you right now. And that is because they want to buy or they think they can buy. Nobody goes shopping. Nobody goes shopping for a manufactured home. Nobody goes and wastes 2 to 3 hours on looking at mobile homes. I'm telling you right now, no matter what they tell you when they walk in that door, man, I only got 5 minutes with it. Man, come on. Okay. Or hey, we're just looking. I'm just selling, baby. That's all I'm doing. You know, it's all about your attitude. It's all about your mentality. And you laugh, Dale, but that's what I would tell them. Every time somebody told me that at the door, we're just looking. I'm just selling. Come on with me. Let's go. You know, because we have to have that attitude. We have to have that confidence because, man, we deal with 80% bullshit in this business. So if you're not making it fun, if you're not having fun while you're doing this, well, you're also going to be very, very stressed, worn out, disappointed. Okay. Because, like I said, 80% of the people you talk to, sit with, take money on aren't going to buy. It's not going to happen. That 20% is what pays you that 250, 300,000. I mean, we had housing consultants the last couple of years that I was over at Titan making $400,000 or $500,000 as salespeople. Crazy. Because it's possible as long as you follow the structure and nuances. That's why one of the chapters in the online training platform is the psychology of manufactured home sales. Because there's a certain way that you should go about it. There's a certain way that you should do it. Okay. So let me show you. If you guys get a chance and you're open to it, just drop in the comments where you guys are from, what city you've joined us from. That'd be awesome. All one of you that's on here. I'm joking. There's more than one. Because Dale's the one. No, seriously. If you guys get a chance, man, that'd be great. So anyway, let me show you guys something here. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm gonna let you behind the curtain as I talked about in the little video there of section 1. Let's check this out. It's 2020, my last year on the sales floor before becoming general manager over at Titan Factory Direct. Let's see if we can. I don't know how to zoom. That's about, but you can see there as a salesperson. Okay. 278. All right. My last full year as a GM, 585. Okay. Folks, the money is there. I don't show you that to brag. I'm showing you that because it's what is possible in this industry. That's why I'm telling you, man, it would frustrate me so much when I had housing consultants on my teams that just wouldn't get it. They wouldn't get it across their head. They just wouldn't apply themselves to what we were trying to do, because that kind of money is life-changing. It is. Imagine what you can do if you were averaging $250,000, $300,000 a year. Say you didn't want to take on management role. You didn't want to move up and you just wanted to sell. If you're making $250,000, $300,000 a year, you can still do a lot for yourself, for your family. And that's the other thing we talk about here within the Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. We're not here just to be able to get you to make the money. We want you to make smart decisions with that money. Okay. Because if not, you're going to spend it like that. You're going to be broke. You're going to be back at zero and you're going to be stressed out again. And we've all been there. Believe me, it's not fun. It's not fun. So we also talk about, hey, take some of that, invest it in assets. Okay. Things that'll create some passive income for you. Adjust maybe for the when you're splurge a little bit, but then put something into something that's going to get you some passive income, because we want you to truly maximize your life. We want you to truly have a lifestyle change. So that's one of the things. Let's look at this right here. I'm going to bring this back up, and some of the things that you get with the program. Okay. With the lifestyle change program. And this is just part of it. I kind of tweaked it. There's more stuff that goes along with it. So we start out by getting you a 60-minute introductory call. Okay, we're going to get on the phone with you. We're going to spend an hour discussing your current deal flow, any obstacles you got going on. What is the current training plan that you have at your location? What have you learned? What have you not learned? What are you struggling with? So that within 24 hours, we're going to call you back. We're going to spend another 30 minutes on the phone, and we're going to go over what our plan is for you. We put together a custom action plan around our program, $250,000 lifestyle change training program, to help you hit $250,000 over the next 12 months. Okay. We're also going to put a custom sales training plan together based on your needs. Okay. You'll have individual biweekly 30-minute calls to review your goals, where you're at currently, any roadblocks that you're running into. Okay. You'll have access to our members only Telegram group, where you'll be able to shoot a message, and maybe, from that private group, you'll be able to get answers from, if it's not us, maybe somebody else across the country's got a good idea on how to approach a certain objection, things of that nature. We'll have weekly Zoom calls for this group exclusive on training. Okay. You get that 24/7 access to the online training program. Okay. That will also get you some other things that come along with it that we've added, because we want to make sure that we're adding value to what you have going on. We want to be a value add to you. Okay. And so with that being said, I thought I put it on do not disturb. My bad. So anyway, check this out. What are you getting? Okay. This program is going to be $1,000 a month once we launch it to the general public. For right now, we're offering it to the first 30 people who sign up with us, because we're making it very exclusive right now, because we want to be able to make sure that we're tweaking this program to the best way possible for you. You are going to get the first 6 months at only $499. $499. So take a look at this, because I don't want you to start thinking like your customers. This is where you start thinking like your customers. Oh, I don't know. I can invest. I don't know if I want to pay that. Right. Well, you shouldn't be. You should be the type of person that you want your customers to be. Right. I would tell my teams all the time, if you want customers to say yes, you need to be a person that says yes. If you know that it's something that's beneficial for you, you want customers to make quick decisions. You need to make quick decisions. Right. So this program is designed to help you add 2 to 3 homes a month to what you're delivering. 2 to 3. We're not talking about, man, we're going to add 10 right every month. No, 2 to 3, because most of you are delivering anywhere between 20 to 30. So if we're adding another 2 to 3, that's another 26, right? Am I doing math right? 24 to 36 a year. Okay. That's going to put you in that 50 to 60 a year. And that's going to get you in the 250. It's going to put you above 250. But let me ask you this. Think about this, okay? How much do you make per house? If you're comfortable putting in the chat, please do. What's your average that you can think of? What's the average commission that you got right now? $250. I'm not 200. Sorry. Off of a house. Let's just call it from what I remember, and I just left the retail side in April of this year. Okay. So it's been 2 months. It's not like I've been out for years, just 2 months ago. Okay. Our average commissionable gross profit was about $18,000. So our salespeople were making, I grab my calculator. I should have had that out. I apologize for that, because I'm not that good. Here we go. It's right here. There we go. So $4,500. $4,500. Even if you're making $2,000, let's say you're a flat commission and you're making $2,000 a house. Would you not invest $499 a month to improve, to be able to add $6,000 to your bottom line every month, to add another $66,000 a year? That is crazy to think that you can join up. And like I said, we're only offering this to the first 30 people that sign up with us right now, because we want to perfect the program. We have a lot of time that we need to invest with these things that I told you that we're going to be doing with you. But it's about adding 2 to 3 homes to your production per month. What's that going to do, right? So as we got here on the screen, the manufactured home industry is one that can pay very well if you do it right. And every housing consultant across the country should be making at least $250,000 a year. The business is out there. The market needs your help. Man, I've got a whole chapter on that where we're talking about the people. I'll give you a little snippet. All right. I'm going to try to let me tell you about this. Okay. Did you know? Because a lot of times folks would tell me when I would hire a new housing consultant, well, we deal with people in rural areas and, are they really, how many are there and whatnot? Can I really get a hold of them? This is where we get into the marketing part of it. But excuse me, I was looking online and Build Media has information on Facebook, right? And so somewhat of 60% of the people on Facebook, 40% of the people on Facebook live in rural areas. And that equates to about 42 million people. 42 million people of our customers, even if you're not selling anybody that lives in the metropolitan areas that's trying to move out in the country, which they're trying to do because they don't like being in a 1,200 square foot house on a 30-foot lot, paying $300,000, right? So those people out there in the boonies, in the country, however you want to describe it, they all, at 48 million across the country, are on Facebook. You only want to deliver 50 of them. 50 to 60. Man, that's what we're talking about. It's all about being able to expand your mind, having a big vision. $4.99 a month will add 2 to 3 deals a month to your production. So talk to me about that. Do you see the benefit in that investment? Right? Because if I'm figuring this correctly, even if you were making $2,000 flat commission across the board, you're making an extra $6,000 divided by $4.99. That's 88% return on your money. Or you can go put it in the bank and get 0.5%, if it even still exists. $4.99 right now. If you're a retailer out there and you want somebody on your team to join this and you're willing to pony up for them, man, I'll work with you. Let's work something out. If you got multiple people on your team, we want to help. And we're going to grow our side of things to be able to expand this and grow it. But for right now, we're picking 30 people. That's it. That are going to be a part of this $250,000 lifestyle change training program. You get access to, like we mentioned before, you get access to the online training program. Here, let me take you to the page that has everything on it real quick. Let me see if I can do this. I'm not that. I mean, I will tell you this: starting your own company, wow. There's a lot of things that I have learned, man. I've talked about this whole past week on challenging yourself. I not only challenged myself physically, I challenged myself with this thing here. I've learned a lot on how certain things work. But anyway, sorry, I know I'm rambling. My wife told me not to ramble. Check this out. Share screen. And let's see if I can find the right. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. There it is, right there. Share. Okay. Let me just confirm that you guys are seeing this. No. Oh, here it goes. There it is. All right. Check this out. So, as part of the $250,000 lifestyle change exclusive team, Only 30 of you are going to get access to this program. Check this out. Okay. You get a 60-minute one-on-one discovery call on week 1. On the same week, 24 hours after we make that discovery call, we're going to spend another 30 minutes on the phone so that we're going to review the action plan that we have put together for you, both on training, on the $250,000 lifestyle change program. Okay. You're going to get access to some exclusive calls that we're going to do the first 3 weeks for you, the $250,000 lifestyle change team, 30 of you. Every Friday, the first 3 Fridays, we're going to spend an hour on the phone touching on certain topics: script writing, budgets, advertising, feature benefit. I ain't going to do it from here in my house, the feature benefit. We'll do it on the field. Okay. Power statements. That's another huge one. Okay. That we're going to touch on as well. If you're not using power statements, shame on you. Okay. But that's some of the other things that we talk about within the program. Now, you're also going to get a 90-day goal plan that's presented to you by the end of week 1. Okay. We will have your 90-day outline. This is what needs to happen over these 90 days. Okay. And you need to make sure that you're hitting those. We're going to be following up with you. If you're not hitting those things, man, you're costing yourself and your family some money. You're leaving money on the table. Okay. You get that $250,000 lifestyle change training program workbook as well that we'll send to you. You get bi-weekly one-on-one training calls to update on the progress, discuss any obstacles that you got going on. Now, here's some exclusive things also that you get. You get access to our private Facebook page for Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. You get access to our private Telegram group, okay, where you'll be able to shoot quick message, like a text message to us, the whole group, and man, everybody will be able to contribute some information. Maybe, John in California has a better idea than I do on how to handle a certain objection. That's what it's about. Be able to help us better ourselves so that we can maximize our opportunity. The other thing that you get the online training platform. We introduced the first video of it. I'm going to show you a couple others here in just a few minutes. You also get access to our daily 30-minute Zoom calls that we're going to be doing at 10 a.m. They'll be recorded as well. We'll discuss certain topics, answer any questions. There'll be a theme for the week, and there'll be topics for each day. And then you're just going to get so much more on top of that. Okay. This is truly, folks, a mentorship program. Okay. This is really about being able to help you maximize. Oh, hello. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Trying to get used to this. Sorry. Maximize your opportunity within the manufactured home sales business. Okay. Now, I want y'all to think about something, and I want you to answer me this truthfully. Okay. Who has ever done anything great alone? Nobody. Well, except maybe God, right? Sorry, let's be real. But who here on earth? Don't give me Jesus because he's really heavenly. But anyway, man, I don't even want to get religious on you. All right. I'm just talking about who human has done anything great alone. Nobody. Kobe. Tim Grover, right? Michael Jordan, Tim Grover. I mean, just business people. They've got, Warren Buffett, who is part of the manufactured home industry as well, man, through Berkshire Hathaway. They own 21st Mortgage, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, even Warren Buffett has somebody that he goes to. Several people, but he's got his partner. We need that. I'm part of several different mastermind groups. I've been part of several throughout my career. I mean, in my 50 years on this earth, some have been great. Some haven't been that good. But I'll tell you which ones are good. The ones that I take advantage of. The ones that I apply myself to. The ones that I put in the work, because you can't get around the work. So if you're afraid of the work, please don't sign up. I'm asking, don't do it. I refund you your money. If I see that you're not putting in the work, I'm going to refund your money, because I'm not here to take money. I'm here to provide a service and to build value, bring value. Dale, the same. You know, we're here on a Sunday night, man. They was sick all this past week. I had to get up early, play the drums in band, church, and he's still here right now, right? Because that's how committed we are to being able to provide you the best possible experience within the manufactured home industry. We are here for you. This program is for you, and it's only $4.99 a month. Only $4.99. We already talked about if you've got flat commissions that you're making and you're adding another 2, even if it's just another 2 homes a month, and you got a flat commission of $2,000, you're making $4,000 on your $4.99 investment. Because I'm not even counting what you're already doing. I'm counting what we're bringing to the table that we're going to help you get better at, that we're going to help you improve, that we're going to help you take your life and your family's life and your community to the next level, because that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. And it's about getting you to delivering 50 to 60 homes like we talked about. It's all in here, baby. It's all right here. You want it? You can't have it unless you're part of the program. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You want to be part of the Facebook group? You want part of the Telegram group so you can ask some questions? Hey, man, I got this customer who's giving me some lip about this. You can't do it unless you're part of the program. Okay. Let me show you guys something else that let's see what this one here was.
Okay, let me start by saying right off the bat, you don't need to become Mr. Beast of the manufactured home world, although that wouldn't hurt your pocketbook. I know we have a lot of people in our industry that aren't too comfortable being in front of a camera and creating a social presence. That being said, I need to tell you one thing. That's where this business is heading, and we need to get on board. 51% of sales in the US come through social media. That's a lot when you think about it. If you aren't in the social media game, think of what 51% increase in your business would do for you and your family. So if you're currently delivering 30 to 40 homes per year personally, that means that you would add another 15 to 20 homes, all because you decided to start getting on the social media game. How much cash is that in your pocket? The great thing about it is that it can be done in steps and with little to no money. Being a social influencer can be as simple as being consistent with some posts, both in business and personal, in places like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Now, hear it all the time, a housing consultant that doesn't want to put their personal life out there, and I get it. However, you're going to be missing out on that extra 51% of the market that you're not getting, all because you don't want to post a few things about some meals you're eating or a car you're driving or maybe being out with the family. That's kind of like those parents that were all in a huff because Elvis Presley was gyrating his hips on the stage. Now look at the dance moves that are out there. Being a social influencer is about establishing a presence on social media that shows that you're likable, lovable, someone that people would want to hang out with. You need to show that you're real. You can go baby steps with some pictures of some past family vacations, a little story behind it, maybe a video that you took with your kids or pets, something that shows the lighter side of you. The objective is to look relatable to as many people as possible, because whether you like it or not, that's what's going to make the decision for them as to whether or not they're going to talk to you. It used to be how you sounded on the phone, or maybe how you treated them in person. But nowadays, people are looking at your social to decide if they even want to talk to you. If you're advertising on Facebook and you get that comment, "Is this available?" response, well, as you go through the conversation and you can't get the number, it's probably because they looked at your social media and decided not to talk to you. We don't have to build this all in one night, but we do have to build it. There's so much more that can be done to automate your social interaction, and we get way more in depth into that in our one-on-one training programs that we have available. For now, think of where you can improve. What other platforms can you sign up on? And get showing how much of a lovable person you really are, and start gaining some of that 51% of the market that you aren't getting right now.
I don't know about you guys, but damn, I think that audio clip is cool. So anyway, check this out, folks. All right. The online training program has 8 different chapters to it, like we talked about: an intro to manufactured homes, psychology of manufactured home sales, right? We get into sales processes, phone culture, marketing. That was one of the pieces on marketing, the intro chapter to marketing, the intro lesson to marketing, closes, how to get your deal to close within 7 days, how to be able to just consistently repeat what you're doing so that you can be in this for the long haul. Yeah, man, I've seen so many consultants throughout my 12 years, last a year or two, make great money, and then they flame out for whatever reasons, whether it was personal reasons or just the fact that they got burned out because it is a highly repetitive type of business. So again, I'm not here to brag, all right? But sometimes people say, like, who is this bald dude telling me that he can help me out, right? So this is the president of Titan Factor Direct, my boss, right? Or one of my bosses. Okay, who these are all from LinkedIn. You can go to my LinkedIn. I'll show you my LinkedIn right now. Okay. I'll show you my Facebook. I'll show you the YouTube. I'll show you the Twitter account. Man, we're all over the place. But anyways, Caesar worked with us for 6 years and was an absolute professional in every aspect. He possesses an incredible talent to inspire others and has a depth of knowledge associated with manufactured housing business. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right. This next one right here, one of my housing consultants that she completely changed her life. Okay. Came to us from apartment management. And this past year, before I left, hit over $250,000 in income. Most she had ever made before was 50 grand, 50, 60 grand, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, and she is now the sales manager out there. Cullen, another guy, was on my team. Caesar, one of the best in the business. I've watched him take countless individuals with no sales experience and turn them into sales superstars, myself included. I appreciate that, Cullen, very much. His knowledge and expertise is second to none. If you're looking for a mentor or educator for the industry, you have found him. Nick Mora, I think Nick is on our Instagram feed. Okay. Appreciate that. Tacking urgency, man. That's another thing we talk about. Urgency. You got to have urgency in this business. You can't be one of those people that just sits back and hopes that things are going to happen. This is one of my other bosses right here. Okay. Richard Krause. Those of you that are in the industry, retailers, you may know JK, you may completely. I mean that bottom of my heart. Okay. I really do, Krebs, really. But man, and there's more, but I'm not here to talk about me, okay? But I do understand that maybe you guys got to understand or need to see, actually, does this guy actually know what he's talking about, right? What can we get? He's saying he's going to get us all this other stuff and whatnot, right? Let me show you guys something else here. Okay, where a lot of the information I give for free on my YouTube channel, okay, with different videos throughout the week, on my posts on Instagram, on Facebook, give different information, but it's not the full in-depth stuff that you find right here, okay? So let me share this so you guys can see what I'm talking about as well. I promise you, as we do more of these webinars for training and stuff, I'm going to get better, smoother transition. Okay. I'm 50 years old, man. Give me a break.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
Let's see here. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's that one. There it is. And add to stream. There it is. So this is the YouTube channel. All right. And there's a whole bunch of videos that are on there. I wonder if it'll scroll, if I scroll through here this way. Trying to watch on the delay. Yeah. Oh, see a lot of Foo Fighters stuff on there. Who likes the Foo Fighters? But I mean, there's a ton of videos, information on there. We've got a podcast, right? Trailer Wars, the Trailer Wars podcast every Friday. Okay. That we put out as well. And you know what? I got another offer for you. You ready for this, Dale? Let me see if I can get back here. There we go. I got another offer for the crowd. The first six people that sign up with us, I'm going to bring them onto the podcast from wherever they're at in the country. I'm not going to fly you to San Antonio. Don't think I'm going to do that. Okay. We are electronically going to put you on the podcast. Okay. Every other week, we'll have a guest for the first 3 months. Okay. First 90 days. So that you can talk about your experience in the business, how things have been going with the program, what you see coming up with the business in your part of the country. And you can then take that and use it as marketing material for yourself to add some credibility to yourself, right? So that you can build your own YouTube channel, right? So that you can have your own features on LinkedIn. If you're not using LinkedIn and Facebook and all of those things, man, you're missing out. You're missing out. We do a lot of stuff on LinkedIn as well. Some of you may be on here because of LinkedIn as well. Let me see here. Share screen. That there. There it is. And we're actually live on LinkedIn. Dale, don't freak out. So that's why you see yourself right there. But, you know, we've got a whole bunch of other information that we put out on LinkedIn. You'll see all the posts on here. It's real, man. Hey, by the way, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right. Right now, I only have my wife and my mom as subscribers. I get a lot of questions on the watch thing. Do people ask you about that, Dale? Like people that know you, that know me?
No, but
that know that you know me.
it's you, man. It
So
shows.
here's the thing. Okay, what it is, every morning I post the time I get to work, not the time I wake up. Okay, this is the time I start working. All right, because I try to maximize my day. I try to make the most of the day to make sure that I am getting as much done as humanly possible. Okay. So that's when I actually get to work. What time are you starting to work? We talk about that in the training platform as well. When to start posting your ads, what time you should start posting your ads. Okay. That's one of the other things that we discuss as well. There's so much, folks. $4.99 a month. That's all you need to invest for the first 6 months. This is $1,000 program. $1,000 a month is what we're going to be putting it out to the public once we've got it fully staffed and going. But right now, we're offering it to the first 30 people that sign up today and throughout the week. I'm sure we'll get them pretty soon. Okay, $4.99 a month. And we're going to get to work. We're going to schedule that first 60-minute call. Dale and I will get on that call with you. He'll maybe do some on his own. And then he and I are going to confer on these different things. We're going to call you back the next day, do the 30-minute call to make sure that we've got you on track, doing what needs to be done so that you can get on the road to making $250,000. I've kept him, and the timer is here. It's saying 59 minutes. Wow. It seems like 59 seconds. I'm kidding. I know it's been more than that. But anyway, I challenge you to partner up with us. This whole week, I've been talking about, if you go to the YouTube page, you go to the Facebook page, okay, I've been talking about challenge yourself, because the only way we grow is through challenging ourselves. And a lot of times we get uncomfortable with doing things like this. Man, the only reason that you're doubting yourself is why, Dale? Why are they doubting investing in themselves?
Because they don't believe they can do it.
They don't believe they can do it. And they've given up on everything else before in the past, right? They're judging them based on other decisions that they made in the past, just like your customers. Just like when they're sitting in front of you, no, I don't want to buy, but I made you the great deal that's in your payment range, all this. They're judging that decision based on the bad decisions that they messed up in the past. Let this be the one decision that you do not mess up, that you commit to. We're committed. Man, I left a $500,000 job. I left where I could have made $1 million this past year, this year of 2023. I left that. I didn't get fired. I decided it's time. I have to do this. I have to help these people. I have to help the people, because it just bothered me so much to have clients come in the office and be put off because they felt that buying from us was inferior. They didn't respect the process. And you know why they don't respect the process? Because you don't respect the process. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect your time. You don't respect the process. If you don't do that, man, why are they going to respect it? So that's what this is about. This is about being able to help you boost your confidence, right? Shoulders back, chest out, head held high, so that every time somebody walks in the door, man, you made the best decision by coming to see me today. And knowing that you are going to be helping your family do some great things. So I'm asking you, think about this. Okay. What have you spent? $499, $600, $700 in the past that had no return to it? It's just something you bought. I know I've done it a lot of times, right? It makes you no money, all because it gives you a little bit of fun or whatever it may be. This is something that is life-changing. We're going to take you and elevate you next level. It's a next level training for next level results. That's what we call it. We're purpose-driven and results-oriented. That's what we're about here at the Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. That's what I'm about in everything that I do. That's what Dale's about as well. He's made some changes here recently as well. And we are going hand in hand in this thing to make it work. And we're going to make it work. So that website there at the bottom, Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. Oh, it's missing the .com. Sorry, my bad. Let me change it for you real quick. For those of you that probably, that's why you haven't signed up. I'm just telling myself that. Here we go. Let's get that adjusted real quick. I'll learn to type here pretty soon, I promise to. Let's see. There we go. It's manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/250K. You go there, you can get signed up. It'll give you the list of everything that you're going to get. You can put in your credit card. $499 is all that it takes. It's 6 months, man. We're gonna, I promise you that once we get to that 6-month period, you're gonna be telling me run my car for 10 grand. Because I just made another 150 that I didn't make before. Well, I mean, you're probably not going to tell me to run it for 10 grand, but the first 6 months are $499, and then we're going to go to the regular price of $1,000. Okay. But it is well worth it. Think about it. When is the last time you had a mentor in your corner? When is the last time that you had somebody that does what you do, that has been where you're at, that has struggled the struggles that you are struggling right now? That's a lot of struggles. And is willing to help you. And is truly developing programs, has the information online, has put together an online training platform that you are going to have access to 24/7. that talks about all the different nuances of the building, of the business. I'm sorry. When is the last time you have had somebody like that in your corner? I remind you again, great people do not do great things alone. They always have their mentors, their coaches, anybody. You think of anybody, whether it's Wayne Gretzky, Tom Brady, you name them, they have somebody that they turn to and say, hey, how do I do this? And they pay. I promise you, they pay more than $4.99 a month for them. I promise you that, because I know that there's some out there that, $100,000 a year. Folks, let us take you and your life to the next level. Okay, but again, I'm going to tell you, you must be committed to the program. Do not sign up. This is not New Year's Day, and I am not Gold's Gym where you go sign up and not show the F up. We are here to put in the work. We are here to change your life. We are here to help you take your game to the next level. The things that you learn here, you're going to be able to apply outside in your life. You're not a person with discipline, you're going to become disciplined. Because motivation sucks. You see it all everywhere, right? Motivation runs out. It's discipline that gets you through. So you're not a disciplined person, you're going to learn to be disciplined. We're going to push you to be disciplined. You're not a person who's organized, you're going to learn to be organized, because we're going to push you to be organized. You're not a person who likes to challenge yourself, you're going to start challenging yourself. You may not be doing the project like I did. I'm all cut up still. It hurts when I take a shower. Anyways, you guys can go check my Facebook and all that stuff. You'll see what I'm talking about anyway. But you may not be a person who challenges yourself, but we are going to challenge you to get better, to improve. Because people need you. There's 48 million people that live in rural areas that are on Facebook alone. Not to mention all the people that live in the city that are trying to get out into the rural areas. The business is there, and with the way the market is going, we are the last beacon of hope for true affordable housing, and you should be glad that you are in this business. So go to manufacturedhomestalesmastery.com/250K and get signed up today. And that, folks, is where you are going to change your life and the life of your family. And if you don't have a family, then change the life of others, because we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility in this business, because of the money that you can make, to make as much as you possibly can so that you can help people do what they can do in this business. So that page right here, check this out. There it is. Share screen and view here like so. Run you through the page real quick. Oh, got to add it to the stream. Not that one. This one here. There it is. Okay, let's check this out. This is the page, manufacturedhomestalesmastery.com/250K. All right. In this, you get, remind you once again, 60-minute one-on-one discovery call on week 1. This week, we're going to get on a 60-minute call. We're going to figure out what's going on with your business, what is going on with problems that you've got going on. Where's your training at currently? The next day, 24 hours later, we're going to call you on a 30-minute call, one-on-one, put your action plan together. Also include what's going on with the $250,000 lifestyle training program. You get access to 3 calls. We've got 3 calls scheduled for Fridays that are exclusive to our $250,000 lifestyle change team. Okay. You members that join up with us, you've got 3 calls where we're going to discuss, again, scripts, writing scripts, budget, how to figure out budgets, advertising, feature benefit training, power statements, and some other things that we'll discuss as well, okay, that you can implement quickly so that you can start maximizing your opportunity in this business. Next, you get a 90-day goal plan presented to you at the end of week 1. We're going to put a 90-day plan for you together. We're going to review it, and in there it's going to say, day 1, you have to do this. By day 2, it's this. By day 7, by day 14, 21, day 30, day 60, day 90. And you have to hit those check marks. That's why we tell you, you have to be committed. If you don't put in the work, we're going to have issues. Okay? You get the training workbook that comes along with it. For those of you on YouTube, there you go. All right? You get the training program that comes along with it. You get bi-weekly one-on-one training calls. For those of you guys on YouTube, I'm sorry you can't see these things, but I'm sorry, on Instagram. Bi-weekly one-on-one training calls, okay, so that we update your progress, discuss any obstacles that you got going on. Then you get some exclusive things as well. All of that's exclusive. Not everybody's going to get that, okay? But then we have other things. You get access to our private Facebook group, Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. Okay. You get access to our private Telegram group where you can talk to each other, everybody across the country that joins up, signs up with us, those first 30 people that are going to be a part of this program. Okay. Retailers, again, if you've got sales consultants that you are willing to help out, let's get it done. Let's talk. Okay. Reach out to me, shoot me a message on chat or wherever. Reach out to me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Anyway, you get access to that Telegram group. You're going to get access to the online training program. We previewed a couple videos here on that. You get access to our daily 30-minute Zoom call that we will be putting on at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So 11 for you on the East Coast. What is that? 9 Mountain and 8 Pacific. All right. We'll also record those Zoom calls so you'd have access to them. And there's so much more, man. Hot dog. Almost forgot. All right. CRM. Those of you that don't have a CRM, we're going to hook you up. Okay. We've got CRM that's specifically for you. If in case you don't have one, okay. And obviously this is just going to be where you load in your own personal leads from Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, wherever you're getting them from. Okay. I don't think that your company, if they're providing you leads, are going to want you to put them into the CRM. If they don't have a CRM for you, we've got one for you. Budget worksheets. We're developing an app right now as well. Okay. Man, we're taking this next level because that's how committed we are here for you. So again, mentorship programs like these cost tens of thousands of dollars a year, if not a month. And you're getting it all for $4.99 a month right now as an introductory offer to the first 30 people that get partnered up with us. $4.99 a month for the first 6 months, and then it goes to the $1,000. We want to prove our value, and we know that you are going to stay with us. And guess what? If you're willing to, if you're one of those guys or gals that is, or a company that is willing to put in this work and help out, and you can pay for the full year program, we'll work something out with you. Okay. As an introductory offer only. So, man, if we get filled up, folks, and then you come out to me after, it's not going to happen. Okay. I'm sorry. First 30 people, because we want to make sure that we are bringing value, not just taking money. Okay. Because just like I told you, you bring value to your clients, they're going to buy from you. I bring value. Dale and I bring value to you. You're going to continue with us. You're going to add to what you do. Retailers are going to allow us to maybe do some consulting work for you as well. Things of that nature. That's what we're here for, man. We're building a group that is going to revolutionize the manufactured home industry. This is, don't think I'm upset. It's passion. It's a passion that I have for this business because I have seen what it has done for me and my family. I've seen what it's done for the families of the housing consultants that have worked with me, that have been part of my teams throughout the years, the ones that applied themselves. I've seen what it's done for them. And it's time for me to pay it back, pay it forward, and expand on what I can do. why keep this for myself and just keep doing the same thing and making a great living for my family and I, when I can help you do that for you? And then everybody wins. Everybody wins. So get online right now. There's the website, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/250K. Don't put the $ in front of the 250. All right. That is what's going to take you to the sign up page. And that way we can get everything scheduled out, get everything going, and help you get on the road to being able to. There you go. Did you see Brandito's comment?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
What's up, Brandito? I heard Brandito's back in the manufactured home industry again.
Nice. He's gonna go kill it now when he joins the program.
As a matter of fact, check this out. Look, I even had Brandito on here. There he is. Look at him. Brandon Rogers. Hello, Mr. Rogers. Working with Caesar was truly inspiring. His leadership skills were exceptional, and they served as a remarkable mentor. His guidance and support helped me grow both personally and professionally. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that, man. That's all I want to do for everyone, folks. I just want to help you maximize your opportunity. Dale and I want to help you maximize your opportunity within the manufactured home sales industry. We're not asking you for, $10,000 a month, man. It's $499 a month for the first 30 people who get partnered up with us, so that we could get you on the road to $250,000. Because all we're going to ask of you, what we are going to ask is this. Obviously, we know we're going to continue. You're going to continue after the fact, because you're going to see the value. But because of the break that we're doing up front, some marketing pieces, man, some interviews, some videos, and don't forget, the first 6 that sign up, you're going to be a part of the Trailer Wars podcast. All right, that's our weekly podcast that we put on Fridays, that has everything to do with manufactured homes. So we'll bring you on. You'll be able to slice and dice that video up for yourself for marketing purposes, and be able to add to your clout within the manufactured home industry, no matter where you're at in the country. Because look at this, we're all over the world right now, man. Did you know that the podcasts are blocked in Russia? Putin is not letting my podcast show up in Russia. All right. It's because my intro music. He's not a Foo Fighters song fan. I'm serious. That's what it's about. I keep getting the note every podcast. I guess he doesn't like the Foo Fighters. Well, you know what? Foo you. You don't know what you're talking about. Man, I don't know. I don't know what else we can say. What else can we say, Dale?
Just sign up and, get to where you want to be. That's it.
That's it.
Get to where you want to be.
Stop being okay with $150,000. Stop. Take your life, take your family's life to the next level. Raise your standards, because where you're at right now is all simply because of your standards. That's all it is, man. Woman, whoever it may be that's watching this. So take your standards, raise them, partner with us, $499 a month. That's all you got to do for the first 6 months. And we are going to take you to $250,000 or more. If you're making $250,000 or more, show me your pay stub. Okay. And then when I'm personally going to work with you for sure on that, we're going to see what it's going to take to bump that up by another 75 to 100K. How's that? All right. So if you're on here and you're thinking, man, I make more than 250 already. It's all right. I know that there's ways that we can help you improve. We can always go next level. That goalpost keeps moving all the time. All right. We never truly reach the goal. The goalpost keeps moving. So if you're making 300, 400, reach out to us. We'll take you to 500. Okay. Because there's always something that can be tweaked. There's always something that can be improved. There's always something that can be done to be able to get better. It just takes challenging yourself. All right, folks. Man, I think I've bored you enough, but I hope I haven't. I hope that you've seen the value of what we're bringing to the manufactured home sales industry across the country through Manufactured Home Sales Mastery Group, through the $250,000 lifestyle change training program. Okay. And the challenge that we're putting ourselves through, Dale and I, to be able to make this happen for you. We're on the hook for it, man. We're on the hook for it. And we're up for the challenge because we know it can be done. So I'm going to leave you on this Sunday evening, folks. Those of you that have been in and out, we appreciate you coming on, checking us out, being a part of it. I think you know what you need to do. Don't be like your clients. They don't make a decision, okay? I already told you before. Oh, why don't my clients ever make a decision? Why? Because you don't make a decision. Make a decision. Partner up with us. Grab that credit card. Go to manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/250K and get signed up. And let's schedule your 60-minute call for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesday at the latest. Urgency, baby. It's all about right now. Let's go. Let's make it happen. So until then, folks, I'm signing off. Dale, appreciate you being on here with me, man. I'm ready to make this happen. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. I'm even on Twitter with this stuff. Okay. Cesar Mascoro Jr. is the handle on everything. Okay. And let's get this done. Retailers, same thing. I know you've got housing consultants that need the help. And nobody's blaming you for not being able to train them. I was there. Man, I said I was going to cut it. Right now I'm going again. I was there. I know that it's tough to train people. I know that it's tough. Even if you've got a training program that's a week, 2 weeks long, that's not enough. I know it's not enough. And then we can't give them the attention that they need to continue to grow. And they just dive into starting to sell. So having a partner like us here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, it's not about the fact that the retailer is doing a bad job. Man, your hands are tied. Your time is better spent handling the fires. It's better spent making sure the deals are going forward. Better spent running the business. Let us handle the onboarding for you for new hires. Let us handle the consistent training for your sales staff. Watch what happens to your bottom line. Imagine if you got 4 salespeople and they're all adding 2 deals a month, you're adding an extra 8 deals to your board, your delivery, your P&L every month. What is that going to do for your store? What is that going to do for your bottom line? Hey, yeah, I know. I was there. Man, somebody came to me when I was GM up until 2 months ago in April and sat down in front of me and said, hey, we got this program. And I've done it. Dale, did I not invest in a training program? I did. Now, it wasn't manufactured home specific. And I think that probably also had reason to do with why some of the folks wouldn't use it. But this is for the manufactured home industry. This is specifically to what we do, man. It's the ins and outs of the business. It's not just sales, it's manufactured home sales training. So if somebody came and sat in front of me and said, hey, we've got this, it's going to add 2 deals to everybody in your office. That's another 8 deals a month. Cha-ching. Let's go. Where do I sign? And you're going to be calling them? Oh, and you're going to be following? And you're going to make sure that they're on top of this? What? Anyway, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/250K. Get signed up right now. If you're a retailer, send me a message. Let's talk. Let's get this done, man. We want to get these 30 spots filled by the end of tomorrow so that we, Dale and I, can do our thing and start getting your folks to $250,000, adding 2 to 3 homes a month per PHC, per housing consultant in your office. Let's get it done. If you're an independent, if you're a actual housing consultant, let's get that extra 6 to. I had a guy on Instagram telling me that their average commission is $7,500. If we work with him and we add another 2, we're adding $15,000 a month to his income for $499 a month. What? It just makes sense. And I know sometimes we don't like to, there's got to be cash. It just makes too much sense. Hey, man, we love you guys. We can't wait to hear from you and get this going. Let's get these 30 spots filled by the end of Monday so that we can move on and start putting this plan together and kick ass together and revolutionize the manufactured home sales industry all throughout the country. manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/250K. Dale, you want to say goodbye to the folks?
We'll see you guys soon.
All right, man. Can't wait to meet you. Take care.